for year 7 of the South Carolina rebuild. This is the roster that we're working with. Arguably the most talent we've had to date, quite honestly. You've got Nick McGee, a true junior. The guy has been playing since his freshman year. I mean, no need to redshirt. He's a 97 overall. He hasn't even technically gone up, it looks like, with the training. Pure 97 overall is pretty nuts. 95 speed. The acceleration, the agility. The ball carrier vision also off the charts. The guy, 99 catching. 99 spec catch. The guy's only 5'11", 197. 94 catching traffic. 99 short route running. 99 medium route running. 99 deep route running. Like, what is this? What are these stats? Have you guys seen a junior? I mean, he's going to be here unless we lose him to the draft, which a 99 release, 90 jumping. I mean, these are unbelievable stats. My God. And who would have thought, too? We get arguably this isn't quite Nick Harbor, to be clear. It's not quite Nick Harbor, owed to the best player in program history, arguably. Well, he has won a Sue Heisman, so clearly I think that can be said. And you got 99 speed on the middle linebacker, Glenn Przinski. He's got, hopefully, another year of eligibility even after this. We've got some incredible redshirt seniors, Jamal Eddy, Ty Latimer, Corey Ireland. The offensive line is just incredible. You got a sophomore redshirt, a Gabe Cheek. Same class as McGee. Talk about the receiver room. He's 6'3", 202. He's unbelievable in his own right. What are the 99 catching? The route running. Pretty incredible. The release also unbelievable. I mean, it's looking like we're going to have big plays after big plays after big plays this year. Looks like we're cooking something up. But let's go down. Here we go. Quabinas Band, his senior year. His third year starting fully. I'm stoked to have him with the rest of this offensive skill talent. I mean, it's going to be unbelievable. It's going to be unbelievable. Look at the stats. He's got 94, 96, 98, 98. Strength is pretty nice. The accuracy, I mean, he's got good throw power as well. Look at the accuracy. Steep is still only 80, which is weird. Look at even Jordan Keaho. 91, that's crazy for him. But break sack, the carrying, the ball carrier vision, the juke move, the spin move. The guy is a true dual threat. Running back. We're going to definitely ask a lot of James Treggs. Although, some of the true, well, really, I guess, sophomores, interesting, Chad Boudreaux and Eric Hargraves, both from the same class. They are both top 5, top 7 in the entire recruiting class, gems as well, which is insane. So they're very similar players. You look at the physicals, the mentals, the stats. I mean, we're going to be relying heavily upon them as well in the backfield. And then receiver room, yeah, look at that. Look at the two at the top. And then Patrick Price. Got a good amount of turnover along the offensive line, but we'll get through it. We have plenty of talent still there. Defense, at select positions, maybe we're a little bit thin. I always just forget to change position, but I wouldn't say, honestly. I mean, look at this. Look at this talent. Corner, we always seem to be in this 85 to 89 range. Look at Bobby Treggs, brother or cousin of Bryce Treggs? Possibly. Both out of Florida, interestingly enough. Then look at the safety position. Don't even have a strong safety, but we got a couple free safeties who can absolutely play that side, do a job. Let's get into really this year 7, getting the schedule cooked up and winning some more football games. So transfer skills. I will actually upgrade coach skills. Coach skills. I want to tap into the CEO. We bought that end of last year as some unbelievable. I don't know. This is just, I don't care about hot seat chiller. That's nothing. First round players. Delay Sunday, I think, is very interesting. Definitely. Second chance keeper. Spend a second persuade if the first fails. That's definitely got some value. But I mean, look at home away from home. The home field advantage effects lower at the rival stadiums. I mean, that is, I'm not stone cold. I'll be honest. I have struggles. I have my own set of struggles when I'm playing this game. So that's very interesting. Able to see other schools at-risk players. So for the portal preview, that's pretty interesting. Like I said, not worried about Dream School. This I think is very, very interesting. Chance at instant commit when offering a scholarship as their top school. I think this is a real competitive advantage, to be honest. The bundle discount on abilities, when I don't really care about that. Yeah, I'm sleeping on that, but increase all skill group caps by 1 for rising senior. So senior superlatives is interesting. I'm really between the top right, bottom left corners here. Home away from home, and then home field Dream School, to be clear. I want to see, because look, difficulty. I think we have the talent. I think maybe in a way you're going to say, oh, it's cheating, this or that. I'm going to do Dream School. I want to see the chance at instant commits. I mean, that's a game changer, especially some 5-star type players. That is pretty interesting to me. So, all right, custom conferences, never really care about that. We've always been the SEC. We've always been in the best to begin with. So, I mean, this could revolutionize some of the recruiting and expedite, potentially make a class that I thought we had no chance to eclipse with 16 5-stars last year, near 300 rating class overall wise. So before we get the board set up and the scouting, let's set the schedule. And just to check initially, we've got 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we've got 6. Man, that's a tough gauntlet there. That is a tough gauntlet. So we have quite a few. Technically half and half, actually. Technically half and half in terms of home and away. Is we're looking at Clemson, away at Clemson. Fine by me. Can't change a lot of these. Cannot change a lot of these. See, 3 of the last 5 are going to be on the road. Or 4 of the last, sorry, I can't even. 4 of the last 5. 4 of the last 5 in the season going to be on the road. Can't really do much about that with the word we're locked in here. SEC competition. So we're starting on the road. We're starting on the road. Let's go to the toughest place we can. I mean, why not? We've been to Penn State. We've been to Ohio State. I'm looking at a West Coast trip. Let's go to Washington. Let's go all the way across the country. Why not? 1 versus 3. I like that. Although the stadium's at Bank of America. Never mind. So it's an away game, but it's not really. Who are we? It's at Bank of America. Okay. Okay, so it's not really. I mean, it is in a way, but it's not. So, I mean, we're still going to be. I think we're still going to be feeling the effects of that as an away game. So I'm not going to actually change that. I'm not going to change. I think it'll still be Washington as the home team, and I don't think travel really plays any issue in this game. I think it's interesting as a multi-layer for the future, build it out, potential large travel, having an impact. That could be something for discussion, interestingly enough. But, all right, our 2 home games to start the year back-to-back in this episode, albeit we've got to make it tough. And I'm looking at, look, we have gone to Penn State, so we'll host Penn State. We'll host Penn State. Do we make it 3 Big Ten teams in a row? I don't know about that. We'll see who's available this week in particular. I mean, I'm looking and I see Ohio State there. Miami, we've got a history. We've already hosted Miami, actually. Maryland has been a really notable team these last couple of years. Because Ohio State is a home game, I'm gonna do Maryland. Let's play Maryland. So 3, 2, 3. Look at this. Look at this schedule. You want to tell? We might as well, to be the best, you got to beat the best. So let's do 3, 2, 10. And this is obviously before the season starts. So 3, 2, 10, 14 will be this episode. 3 straight home games. That's going to be something. And really, Bank of America, I mean, Charlotte, it's not that far away. We know that. 13-5, Alabama. Tennessee, I mean, talk about a start to a schedule. That's incredible. We want nothing more than a tough schedule. We want a tough schedule. So, all right. Let's set up the recruiting board real quick. And let's see who we're first and foremost potentially locked out recruiting. The #1 overall player, and that's about it. Proximity to home, fair enough. So another Boudreaux. Another Boudreaux running back. We have running back really sorted. I'm going to be a little bit selective. I'll add him to see. I just want to see if he's somehow a gem and he's got 99 speed. Maybe it's an interesting debate here, but as per quality, that's the key word here in my recruiting strategy. We're going all, as you see, none of these top 5 stars, interestingly enough, were even interest level first, which we're used to at this point. We're more than used to. I do want to clear enough, though. I really want to test the... I want to leave... Let's stop there. Okay, yeah, he's a running back. Okay. I want to go down and try to get... I just want to see for the instant commits. I want to get a sample of about 3 here. All right, so Nick Carmazzi. Or Carmazzi. Right. There's one. Deep threat receiver. Maybe the next Nick McGee. Philip Campanero. Give me another top 100 guy. All right. Man, you think after all the success this program's had in 6 seasons, we'd have a default #1 interest more players than this, but that's just not the case. We got to go all the way to get our 3rd natural #1 interest already off the bat. How far do we have to go down? Oh my God, are we going to even get another 4-star? Dorian Lemon, we're 2nd, so that's not ideal. Oh my God. Okay, here we go. LaMichael Ship. He's got the name. He wants to win ships. So I will do some scouting because I don't want to have a bust. And then Nick Karma. Okay, that's beautiful. 98 speed. You kidding me? Oh my gosh. Instant commit. Oh, yes, he is. That's pretty sick. So on the first player we did it with, Nick Carmazzi, the 81st, really a 5-star player. I mean, holy. Way to kick off the episode. That's the earliest commit we've ever gotten. He's already got the spec catch, the agility's unbelievable, the acceleration, the 98 speed. The guy is going to be unbelievable. I think that's already quite clear. With these other guys, I still gotta... Oh, this is the scout and scholarship phase, I guess, to be clear, though. It is only the scout and scholarship phase. Okay. I know, as per, there we go, Steve. 96 speed as well. He's a physical tendency or archetype, but 6'5", 95. He's really trying to be the next Nick Harbor. I mean, and he's just out of the 5-star by default. I mean, this guy looks special. Hallandale, Florida. I mean, Miami's always going to be an issue, at least in my experience in this dynasty. I mean, Miami, Oregon, they're always at the top, it seems, for recruiting. As we see, another gem. Love to see it. Absolutely. Things you love to see. Keep it going. All right. Teddy Falk. Oh, there he is. Brian Estandia. Oh, and then back to back. That's unfortunate. 3 in a row. Wow. I think it's sensible enough given the amount. 98 speed on a corner at a high point. Oh my gosh. People want to talk about Dalton Wade. That might be the. He just seems like that. I gotta be. Dalton Wade. Dalton Wade. Okay. Dalton. All right. Marco Stoneburner. Dalton Wade. It just kind of rolls off the tongue, right? At a high point, North Carolina. He just seems like he was born to be a High Point, North Carolina native with a corner man-to-man tendency. Looks special. Does look special, honestly. Jokes aside, I mean, 5'11", a little bit undersized. I mean, my gosh. Who am I thinking of? Dean? There's a Dean Wade, a really good, I think, basketball player from a couple years ago. Dean Wade. Stephen McGraw. All right. Yeah, so it looks like it's going to be an uphill battle, absolutely, for getting nearly a strong 16 5-stars level class, given some of these starting interest levels with a good contingent of these 5 stars. Okay. What's good, Wallow? What's up, man? Season 7 already. Pretty nuts, pretty nuts. There's a 5-star gem. Love to see it. Quentin Trimble. Okay. Darren Deer. All right, we already... Okay, I'm interested. I can't even recall people transferring, honestly, the last couple classes. Antonio Antoine, look at this, man. 97. Some of these corners are juiced up. I think they... talent-wise, these are some of the best prospect profiles I can remember. My gosh. We actually got, well, we just got our first recruit in this initial stage, so a program record, unlocking a CEO ability. George Genus. 93, another baller of a corner, it would appear. Max Boudreau. Okay, so I'm looking here. Yeah, no, we already have a Boudreau. We already have a receiving back. I'm interested in the power back. I'll keep the power back this initial phase, but let's look at some of these first. Okay. Jay Sermon, the local Columbia kid. All right. I want to try to get these immediate recruits. That's what I'm kind of hunting for here. Interest level first. So there's no more 4 stars. That's crazy. I guess I'll add a couple of 3 stars. I'll add a couple 3 stars. Pierre Prude. All right, I'll scout. I want to get the scouting done, and then, all right, Telvin Woodhead. Let's do the scouting and then see. Telvin Woodhead, a gem kicker. Although he's accurate, he doesn't have really much power, but he does have the gems. So maybe he's going to develop. All right, we offered the scholarship. Terrence Gaudet, that's not ideal. No Juco Gem. A Gem 3-star, though, at a Inman. Instant commit. Pierre Prude, a 3-star Gem. There we go, another one. All right, Jock Westbrook. Okay. Jerry Root. I'll take him off the board. Jay Sermon, a Gem. 6'3", 228, another power back. Terry Teague set the example here. Give me the instant commit. Ah, oh, not quite, not quite. But already we got 2 commits. Still got some hours. Let's add a couple more players here. I think I'll do 4-star where our interest level is first. All right, so not quite. Okay. I'm just gonna go to any then. We're just gonna go to any. We're just gonna go to true talent. So we know these guys that are green in between here. They've already been busts, apparently. So let's go into... Skipped over him. Philip Agumbwale. I'm gonna look at... I want to look at the natural interest levels. I want to start strong there. Ben Hasty. All right. All right. Give me a gem here. Ricky Boone, not quite, but I don't like that. I don't like the... Doesn't look like a strong prospect. Doesn't look like that great of a prospect. Pass protector. He looks decent though. He looks decent. All right. The last coveted spot. I've got about 65 hours left, so it's gonna be pretty easy conclusion at this point. Anyway, this initial stage. Oh, okay. Let's go. Let's look positionally. Okay, Emmett Folkert, so the #1 receiver, I guess not going by athlete. There's probably an athlete that might be higher, but there's another gem with 96 speed. He's physical. Oh my god. There we go. There you have it. This is the initial board setup. I know it's a little bit cumbersome, a little bit convoluted, but to recap our custom schedules. This episode we're going to be playing Washington. Not quite at. I know it's weird. And look, Washington, but from what I know, there's no real travel issues with fatigue or player performance, even though they're coming across the country. It looks like we're going to be playing them still. They're going to be the home team, quote unquote. We're at home to Penn State, Maryland, and Kentucky. So quite the episode lined up. Already building some momentum. Custom schedules did that. Top stories. Let's go to next week. Teddy. Okay. All these guys reached their top 8, and we're #1. That's beautiful. Beautiful. Love to see that. All right. Bye week right now. Hours-wise, now we can really kind of go all out. I guess keep it in mind, though. Keep it in mind. It's important to be somewhat selective about the hours. Let's wear white versus Penn State. That would be kind of funny. Take their thing. Do a kind of copy, do our own whiteout. I like that idea. I like that for the memes. Okay. I can get behind that. All right, Quentin Trimble, we're still not even there, it looks like. Steve Capinos, we're not even there either, it looks like. But he is a gem. I'm focusing on the gems. That's what I really want to focus on. Tim Wolf. I mean, although Glenn Brzezinski, obviously, we already see he's a monster. We already have him, so looking at. All right, gems covered there. Dalton Wade at a high point, 98 speed. The guy looks an unbelievable potential. Okay. Here we go, Teddy Falk. Sending the full court press there. Jamal Jackson. Okay, so is he a possession tight end, I guess? Corbin Bachman. All right, Steve Aquino. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the top here. You know what? Darren Deere, we already running back and making the executive decision there. Edge rushers, corners. I guess Quentin Trimble. If we're already out of it, somehow Clemson's number 1. He's out of Carson, California. I don't know how we're not. I guess. All right, I'll take it. I'll take a hint there. I guess Capinos, Nick Redmond, quarterback. Fine. We already have our guy anyway with Tyrese Galvin. Gabe Becker. If we're not already there yet. All right, you don't want us. We don't want you. We don't want you. Martin Mangum. Similar deal. Clayton Hagens. Similar deal. Corners, we're already focusing in on a couple different guys there. So its priority is, yeah, gem. I want to look for gem guys because their development's just going to be incredible. Then Dre Garvin, that's unfortunate. Your loss. Frederick Cush, what a name. Doug Traore. Steve Aquino, the gem. We know we want to recruit him. Moses Moffitt as well, for sure. Jay Sermon is the power back that we want anyway. So, what can we do? I mean, Jamal Jackson. I'm going to just take him off, actually. Take him off the board. All right. With Moses, we're going to go all out. 4-star gem. Going to really prioritize Steve. Then Jay Sermon. I want to prioritize him a bit. We're looking good, I think, with Telvin. Play a little bit of a waiting game there. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We got 15 or so we're really targeting, honing in on here. Doug Traore. Definitely want to... We'll do 10 there. Or you know what we'll do? You know what, actually? We'll split, actually. We'll split it. Because what's the difference? Let's do 5. 5 here, 5 there. And you know what? Same thing. Jay is awesome, but we also have a lot of awesome running backs already here. I think I'm actually going to prioritize. So we're first with both these players. He is a rusher. Sula Michael Ship, man. I'm always prioritizing tiebreaker, interior. I want to go offensive line. Tiebreaker is offensive line. And certainly keeping an eye on Campanero, Westbrooks. Okay, I like that. I like this. We've got a really diversified recruiting strategy here. Let's go next week. Let's go next week. Get ready to start playing some ball. Dalton reached his top 5. Teddy, top 5 as well. Top 5 there. Top 5 everywhere. I mean, look at this. We're not even ruled out anywhere. Rock, gem cornerback. You're saying gem corner? What do we got right here? George, the number 3 recruit in the country. The first gem 5-star. He's 6'1", 187. He's a slot out of Atlanta in terms of play style. But you want to look at a gem corner? Here, Rock, let me show you. Talk about what could be the strength of this class, honestly. And look, we're recruiting. No one's even... let's do a little position by position look. Pierre Prude. So we got the benefit of on the spot commit with CEO ability that we bought. All right, Jay, he's our one. Okay, a couple of gem receivers as per is what we're looking for. Emmett Folkerts, although I definitely want to. I want to devote some hours scouting him because the physical 6'2", he's got again incredible speed. I mean, the receivers are just unbelievable. Don't really have a tight end, but all right. Offensive line, I guess we are scouting quite a few defensive linemen. Because look, we want to fortify the talent that for the position that we don't play. So, okay, outside linebacker looking good. Good linebacker. So he's our gem, number 3 overall player, a gem 5-star. We definitely want to recruit him. 93 speed. He's got size, speed, all you could ask for, really. Antonio Antwine. Or Antwine. Antonio Antwine, we'll say. Antonio Antwine out of Jonesboro, Georgia. 97 speed. 6'3". He's a zone guy. Look at the change of direction. Look at the acceleration. The zone coverage already. I mean, unreal. And then we have a man-to-man. A little bit undersized. Dalton Wade. Another 5-star. 98 speed. 80 man. 92 change of direction, 91 agility. The acceleration, the press is already pretty good. House call, pretty cool ability there. I mean, we are cooking something up. We are cooking. Okay. I'm going to go back to any. And let's just get a feel for. And then Georgia. Okay, he's at Atlanta, so we know Georgia's going to try to make a push, but we're going to do everything we possibly can. Everything that we possibly can. I do. Okay, so out of Vancouver, Washington. Okay, interesting. So it's definitely going to be actually impossible based on this class. We're not going to get 5. We're not going to get 16 5-stars. Not like last year. Nonetheless. Okay, yeah, out of Hellendale. We know Steve. It's going to be tough with the push Miami always makes. Abdul Stewart. Bama. I think I'm actually going to make an executive decision. I have to. Right at, he's at the bottom of the board here, but that's a little bit ridiculous. He needs to be a bit of a focal point. At least got to start scouting him, devoting some hours there. And Ben Hasty. Okay. All right. I'm all right with this currently. This distribution of players. We've got quite the talent, guys. Let's go in. Let's beat Washington. Let's get a W. Why not? Start out right. I mean, look at the talent level. I mean, 93 overall. It's literally the best talent that we've had. Okay. The Duke's Mayo Classic featuring Washington. They're in the Big Ten, man. This is what they signed up for. Although I know at the ACC, it's a North Carolina and South Carolina game. But I'm sorry, we just had to change it up. Okay. Gotta love starting off with a night game, right? I mean, we had so few for so long start years into this rebuild. You just got to play your way anyway. You got to earn the right. Look at the stars all over the field. I mean, Kona Ursula, primary weapon for us. Look how balanced the offensive line is. The center and the tackles are both stars as well. Ursula was such a big time player for us. He might be the fourth weapon. And about the ability, everyone starts off hot in big time games. I mean, let's sand the ball off. Tregs already starting off good. I can feel the lack of speed, I will say that. Paltry, like 92, which still is good. I was just going to say, okay, let's go Chad Boudreaux here. Unbelievable. What an unbelievable. Speaking of unbelievable, what a play by that defensive lineman. My God. All right. North-south. Got to get north-south. Got to get, all right, 4 yards there. Boudreaux. Okay, this is who I want to go to. Boudreaux got some limited action as a true freshman. He just feels different, man. And he's the biggest, most, look at that. The biggest back we have on this team, pause, most athletic. I mean, he's unbelievable. All right. Got to make a little bit tighter. Got to make a little bit better of a read there. I got to put my hand up there. Here we go. Let's run some mesh corner. Oh, did I not? I picked the wrong play. Let's go dagger. And actually, let's put... Talk about a read. This is where we're at. It's Nick McGee. He's going to be on the Blitnikoff on the Heisman watch list with yours truly, Kobina Span, tossing a pass. Talk about how to start the year off. Technically, it was the touch pass. And we got Patrick Price still. I mean, look at the stars all over the field. It's just not fair. Call an ambulance, but not for us. Can't get ahead of ourselves, but, I mean, it's literally weapons all over the field. Still got Stephen Fallen, too. It's overwhelming how to get all these players involved. I mean, look at this. And it's Kona Ursula, the lone guy that's not a star, apparently, but he is absolutely every bit of a star. Performances last year. I like that. I knew I had something. I was just like too much processing. Almost had to. I mean, not to try to toot my own horn. I'm saying I didn't process enough. I'm saying too much. Look at that, man. Pressure in your face, and but just finds a way. Just about finding a way to win football games, man. Easy reads right here. I truly want to limit every possible turnover. Span deserves it, man. His last year. The Span Swan song. Been a legend. Absolutely beast of a player. Let's take a deep shot. Rock, where you at? Where you at, Rock? Oh, pressure. Good pressure there. Good pressure there. And I'm not even processing. I can see with Span. I can see with the abilities. I can see who's blitzing. I did not really properly identify on that play, but looks like they're not blitzing here. All right. As I say, I'm trying to limit every possible turnover. All right, we got Tregs in here. I mean, This is, I gotta go all go here. This is foot on the gas. Like, this is foot on the gas. Give it to the best receiver in the country, who still has problems. Like, I think that animation happens a lot instead of catching it in stride when it is green. I have found that with McGee to be a little bit of an idiosyncrasy, even last season. Absolute dot. Are you kidding me? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Ursula says, "Don't you forget about me. Don't. Keep in mind, folks, this is the third best team in the country that we're playing. Oh, if that's Boudreaux, we might be able to cut that outside all the way up. Look, I see McGee on a non-star player. I mean, Gabe Cheek on the opposite flank. He is against a star player. I'm just saying right here, your best... Okay, no, that he's got space and time to... Oh, no, what is that? McGee actually being behind him, he actually goes up and gets it. Aggressive catch. Are you kidding me? Well, I think it's going to be an interception. This is just a testament to the talent here. The player's balling out, man. 48-yard bomb, little mini bomb there. Goes up there and gets it, and he's only 5'11". That's insane. Oh, yeah, red zone scissors. Tell me it's... All right, it's Tregs. We can work with that. All right. Throw the ball away. Throw the ball away. Little dump. Dump off. Okay, blitz off that side, it looks like. Not quite enough juice, but we'll kick. We still got Martino. All as well. We're getting points. Points. Slight slip up technically, but look at this defense. My gosh. That's a little bit dangerous. That is definitely dangerous. Could have resulted in a turnover there. I need to go in stride there. We'll try all go. Thought he could have beaten him. Not quite. All right, they're probably going to score here. Or to start the half, I guess. That'll do it. All right, they get 8. Fair enough. I got to remember, I can't just force the deep ball. I got to keep the rhythm that we were in to start. There we go. There we go. Oh, he's wide open. Gabe Cheek, welcome to the party. I'd be the first player I've seen actually wear that helmet for an offensive skill player. Outside of Nick Harbor, honestly. But, like, he already had the legacy. That's just what he wore. But in terms of just creative players, I rarely see this helmet. I mean, I got a soft spot. The OG, just the Riddell. Evo Speed. Dot. Dot, dot, dot. All right, Tregs. 6 for 41. I think we're going to try. What I'm going to do, it's almost like a quarterback competition. I'm going to let Treg start this game. Then we're going to I'm going to go to Boudreaux to start next game almost. Oh, not even aggressive catch? All right. Perfect punt. We'll take, all right, a 6-yard return, so be it. I mean, the defense has just been out of this world. I really want to get the run game, try to establish something here. I think because this is neutral, it's an away game, technically, it was never really going to have this crowd feel. Pulse, stadium pulse, to be clear. Getting fallen involved. Come on, Tregs. All right, can only get one there. Good punt. Good play there. Okay. All right, so I cannot establish a run game. Got involved in the pass game here. All right, that's a good cut there. Gets us 5 back. See, really a clinical performance right there, or right now by Span. All right, that's actually just not, as I jinx him, that's probably the worst throw of the game thus far. Don't like how we're stalling. The second. Oh my god, he just stiff-armed us. Wow, good return by him. And it's a ball game, guys. It's a ball game. This is what we deserve if we can't really play. Let's get the ball moving. Get some momentum back. All right, Tregs. I see you there. I see you there, Tregs. 11 for 44, only 4 per. Not great. We have the offensive line. I'll tell you that. I mean, all right, slippery like that. Got to get 6 here. We got to get 6. Oh my God, be good. What a dot! Are you kidding me? That was disgusting. Perfectly timed. Are you kidding me? McGee's just on another planet right now to start, as well as Span, of course. He's got to put him in position. Just an incredible connection there. That was like a 60. That felt like a 70-yard throw. From the I mean, literally, from his 35 to, yeah, that was like a 75-yard throw. 75, or like a 70. Yeah, 70-yard throw. 35 plus 15 to get to the 50. Plus the 50 then to get to the end zone. 65. That was over halfway in the end zone. That was literally like a 72-yard throw. That was unreal. I know I could have just let the 2-minute go. We'll get to it here. Gotta have, we know in the past, gotta have clean, efficient game management. All right. Gonna let it run a little bit here. Let it run. But overall, I mean, I think we know who's going to be player of the game. I mean, this is a clinical, just in and out, take care of business, move on, get home. Blocked, almost. It looked like. Oh, I've never had it actually stop there, and I kind of slowed up there. That could have been the best punt I've had, really. I'm sorry, but I got to do it to you. Red on that? I don't think I've ever seen that. Wow. I can't let that. I can't accept that. I'm sorry. Can't accept that. I can't accept that. Another red? Are you serious? Wow. Come on, let's end it on a good note. They're blitzing. We know they're blitzing. They know they're run committing. Let's go to Cheek. We won a Heisman Trophy. I'll tell you that much. It's been way too long. I'd say it's a good start. They have obviously a big-time fourth quarter, but game was already done and dusted, decided long ago. Cheeky little 70% for 409 yards, 6 touchdowns. Cheeky little performance by Kobina Span there. That play was unbelievable on that deep, deep, deep post. Let's just recap a little bit. I mean, player stats. An okay game by Tremaine Stanford there at the end. Garbage time, effectively, but just perfect. Kobina Span, just unreal game. Unreal. Rushing. Weren't even any I don't think we even had any sacks, technically. Maybe 1 or 2. But Tregs, 3.7. Don't love that. Oh, of course, Boudreaux only had, he had negative 0.5 per, but receiving, look at this. Nick McGee, 5 for 193, 2 touchdowns. See it falling, 455. That's how we're using our tight ends. Middle of the field, pretty clinical. Ursula getting his touchdown. Gabe Cheek, 2 for 94, 2 touchdowns. Unreal. And we still have Price, who was a big piece last year. Just some of the emergence of some of the younger guys. It's incredible. All right. Let's go to next week. Like I said, though, interesting storyline. We're going to try to figure out who the RB1 is. We're going to try to figure out who the RB1 is. Top 5. There we go. I haven't been locked out of anybody. I mean, this is what it's like when you are clinical with recruiting, strategic. Give me national. You got to give me national offense player of the year, right? No. Okay, so we played number 3. Now we're playing number 2. I do want to. I'll edit it. I will edit in game is what I'll do. I'll edit the depth chart in game. All right. You know what we're doing? It's the reverse whiteout. Is it disrespect? I don't think so. I think it's respect the opponent. Stormtrooper-esque. Number one. Yeah, but it is rare and special. That is true. Number one versus number two early season. Pretty clean. Pretty clean. Penn State, though, just a reminder, they got clean. They got really some. It's just such a simple concept. The stripe, the white with the navy stripe, and then just two. It's only two colors. Just very well executed. I think. I'm not even that big of a fan. Oh, I gotta edit the. Um, Even being a PA guy, I'm just not really a Penn State guy, but I can respect it. See it. Good uniform. All right. I want to get Boudreaux an opportunity. Although, I mean, the redshirt sophomore, the Eric Hargraves, who was even honestly, I think, higher ranked, might have been 3. Boudreaux might have been 4 nationally. Look at the stats comparison. He's got the speed. He's got the strength. Break tackle. He's got the trucking, change direction, the ball carrier, the stiff arm, the spin, the juke, the carrying, the catching's not quite. Okay, the short route running, not quite, but really good medium route running. Got some really good players, man. I'll tell you what, really good players. I think we're gonna honestly, that's what I'm gonna do is 1, 2, 3 right down the board because these are talented players that deserve their shot. Then we'll see where game 4 will really be able to judge. We'll be able to judge who I think RB1 is for the rest of this, who deserves to be. And then Treggs is back in. I don't know why. Treggs is still in. I don't know why I added the depth chart. He's just not. You can just feel he's just not as. He's the smallest and the slowest. And look, it's a rain game anyway, so we gotta dominate in the trenches. Oh, here's Hargraves though. Actually, the third number. Here's number 3. Back to the ball. Way to adjust. Hargraves. Oh, it is RB3 coming into the game. And he finds a way to get the end zone. There we go, Hargraves. Defense gets a stop. I didn't even edit. You saw what I did with the depth chart. Oh my god, what a play. I did force that. I didn't think he had a chance to make that play. Yo, would you trade 2/3 for Jacoby Myers? Yeah, I mean, if I'm never, yeah, no, I'd rather prefer the couple of thirds as opposed to, we don't even know what the second could be. We're assuming it's late now, but I would absolutely prefer the couple of thirds over the second, even if we think it's late right now. Who's to say one of those thirds doesn't end up being late, you know? So I would much prefer, yeah, a couple of thirds deal structure. If I'm for what I would want to trade for. If I'm selling, obviously I would want the seconds. Or I would personally want the higher pick if I were to trade instead of a couple. That's where it's like, to me, it's like a basket or the asset, right? And I think the asset, a second round pick, it is just very, very valuable inherently compared to a couple of later round picks. But I mean, I think he's a nice wide receiver 3 plus, like, flex guy who you can put in your lineup. I mean, we know in Vegas, I mean, it's Devontae Adams, and then I think actually one of my deep sleepers is a Trey Tucker. I think Trey Tucker could really maybe earn himself sneaky into a role that's potentially a 2A, B, maybe with Jacoby Myers. And then really it's Brock Bowers, though, who's the almost 1B, I'd venture out to say. I know Devontae Adams is incredible, but I mean, tight end, I mean, it's a different position, but it's really not. I mean, he's truly a receiver. I mean, I think Jacoby Myers, long story short, he's still, we know what he is, and what he has been, and I don't think that just changes really any direction substantially, one or the other, positive or negative, up or down this year. Nice NFL receiver, nice fantasy option. Oh, that was a sneaky juke right there. Boudreaux, okay. Treggs comes in, though, of course. This RB management. Like the RB coach is even sensing. I think I will say, actually, though, I do like, maybe it's a hot take, but I like Gardner Minshew. I like Gardner Minshew winning that job for the fantasy viability of the pass catchers. Maybe people love AOC Aiden O'Connell there, but I'm not quite as convinced. McGee, let's go. Rank Swift, Monty, Cooper. I mean, I would almost say how you ranked them is effectively where I lean. I mean, we're talking RB2 territory, right? RB2 territory with a Swift, Monty. We're talking wide receiver 3 plus, wide receiver 3. I think top 30, top 36 is right around, I think, Cooper's valuation at the receiver position. It's right around there. I'm not a huge Jared Judy guy. I'm not really moved by him or, I mean, really anybody else. I mean, obviously, Njoku, a tight end, right? But clear receiver 1 there. There's clearly not going to be Ayuk. That was interesting how Ayuk seemingly turned down the Browns. So that's good for Cooper. But Cooper, and that's, wide receiver 3 conversation. But I think running back, it's not, we're in this kind of zero RB era, I feel like, where it's maybe fashionable. There we go, Kona Ursula. Where it's semi-fashionable to just try to, avoid RB at all costs or, not go for the higher end guys. I mean, it's not to say these guys are true high end running backs. I think they're really preferable running backs, especially for this year. Guys that, can be, I think, upside wise in and around that 2024, in and around top 15, I would say. Maybe a little bit higher, maybe. But, shoot, that's a pick. Or not. Okay. So for running back, I want the slight tiebreaker with these RB2s over Cooper, I would say. And so I think how you ranked them, Swift, the receiving upside, I'm going to favor it slightly over a Monty, although Monty, we know how good the Lions are. We know what we just saw. I think I mentioned it a little bit, I feel like sparingly over the last several streams when it's been brought up, I guess, Swift. Like, I think there's, honestly, I'm more bullish on Swift than I was, I think, a few months ago compared. I think, look, the Bears might very well be. Look at the dance moves by Gabe Cheek in the end zone. My God, man's doing him dirty. I think the Bears could be a better team than I anticipated. Even obviously, I know we all knew it was going to be the Caleb Williams show, or the era is starting. But I think Swift, man, PPR formats, right? I mean, the receiving upside, I do like that. And the age, he's got a little bit younger. And he basically he's freshly inked with this contract. Pretty comparable to Monty. There's the pick. Knew it was coming. Yeah, well, you like those moves? Being a span is not pleased right now. I think he wanted more out of McGee there, but Swift's whole thing is pass catching. I mean, but he can still run the ball, though. I mean, he wasn't really heavily utilized as a receiver as much as I feel like people wanted in Philly, and I can attest. But he still ends up, I mean, on a volume, like, it's Khalil Herbert. Okay, Khalil Herbert, he's this, like, legacy guy there, but I mean, I think Swift, he's a bit more than, just the receiver guy. I mean, he's unbelievable. He's got receiver hands. Incredible receiver skill set as a running back, but I think that's the thing. I think he does offer a little bit more. I don't think you would be crazy trading them 1-for-1. I would just prefer, given they're in this same conversation, I mean, if I can just squeeze as much value as I can, if I can get, someone wants to give me a pick on top, that's what I'd prefer to do that rather than a straight up within tiers trade, But I wouldn't say you're crazy. I mean, if you prefer, it's your preference. Is your preference. I can't fault you for in this specific case with these specific players. No way! I need green, man. God, I thought I was green all the way. That's a bad throw. We got to lock in. Defense steps up, only gives up 3. All right, I got to lock in. We got a football game to win here. This is eerily similar to a couple of early season home games that we've had in previous years where we maybe slip up. Oh, if we slip that tackle. Speaking of slip. So after an incredibly a clean game, turnover free, we're struggling, man. We're struggling a little bit at home. Can't just say it's weather related. Protection wise, man, it's just not. Come on. Oh, what a boom. Fumble. Got to score a touchdown here. We got to put this game away. I'm looking at Boudreaux here. It's been a tough performance as a whole offensively. Make a guy miss. You can't do it. That's not good enough. It's not good enough. That's funny. You asked about the Dotson trade, and I did right before this stream, I uploaded it on my TikTok, Dynasty Psych. Shout out there. Get some good content. Oh, he caught that. We're replaying and we're challenging, man. There's no way. What is this? What, does dude have like size 20? No, it's a catch all the way. All the way. Give me a break. So ultimately, look, it's not good. Jahan Dotson's value for Dynasty. I mean, if you play in best ball, there you go. Overturn it. You bet. You better overturn. It's not. He was in this wide receiver 50 overall conversation. Now he's wide receiver as low as wide receiver 70 overall type question. Come on, Boudreaux. There we go. There we go. Which I think is approximately where I guess he should be now because he's got 2 more years on his contract. I think the Eagles even people shouldn't sleep on with the NFL salary cap increasing as it is. A couple years from now, And given Jahan Dotson, if he's not making any Pro Bowls, assumingly in the next 2 years, the fifth-year option could be in play. So that's 3 years with the Eagles where you're clearly, in just the timeline, you're aligned with A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith. Saquon could even be there still. I expect him. I hope he is. Dallas Goedert's probably still there. Hurts. I mean, it's a good offense. And I think from a best ball standpoint, that's the one thing where I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued by Jahan Dotson. I think he's going to have a couple weeks where he might start effectively on your lineup, start in the sense of a boom week where he basically counts. His scoring counts for you. But it's just going to be a head case week to week because I don't want to have to, in a lineup, I don't want to have to deal with, the specific matchup or A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith dealing with an injury and they're not 100% or they don't have success traditionally versus this team. I mean, it's a really tough fall from, I feel like, Dynasty Grace, where it was really going to be the second people thought, and I can understand it to a degree. I wasn't overly high on Dotson pre-trade, but there was this reasonable hope of he's going to be a primary weapon for a Jaden Daniels and potentially just an upstart offense. And so there's a lot of intrigue there. Now it's secondary option for Jalen Hurts. It's just not as much upside, nearly as much. And what is Dynasty? It's a game of upside. It's just not there. It's just not there. Who knows? Maybe Jahan Dotson shocks the world and is almost in like a split dominant role in the receiver. I just don't see it happening. I don't see him commanding any way where he's consistently the top target earner, consistently even the second target earner, consistently even the third target earner. Like I said, there's going to be games, of course, here and there where I think he very well is going to potentially lead the box score. So then, best ball, there's your value. Otherwise, all right, yeah, mic drop. You called it, Wallow. So kind of sleepwalk, a little bit up and down. Ultimately score 45 points. Talk about a game. Okay. Oh, I'm punting. Okay. I didn't even realize I had to punt it. All right. So 2-0 start. Love to see it. Things you love to see. Again, with the talent overall in this roster, the best roster we've had to this date in this rebuild, I'm looking for an undefeated season, man. We've done a double, so to speak, an SEC championship plus a natty 3 times now. We got to go take it a step further, Got to take it a step. Big win. 2 top 3 wins right now. Preseason number 1, and we're proving it right now. Span, throw a couple interceptions there. The conditions, I'm going to chalk it up to that. Maybe not as crisp, maybe not as many greens naturally, but man, the receivers, I'm telling you. You don't have your real Nick Harbor, Jared Browns, DeBron Gatlings anymore, but my word, watch out. I think it was actually a quiet game relatively from... Boudreaux and Treggs. I think Treggs is kind of establishing himself a little bit here. Credit to the guy. Credit to him. Okay, no, McGee had 3 for 138 still. 3 for 80 for Ursua. Cheek, 1 for 71. I mean, these guys, it's just incredible averages that you're going to be seeing. I'm intrigued. Really intrigued, though, going back in circles here. Washington, who is the guy after Terry McLaurin? I think in terms of just true receiving weapons, it is increasingly apparent it's going to be Ben Sinnott. Ben Sinnott, the tight end. I mean, he's an incredible athlete. Flashback 5 months ago. I mean, people were saying, don't stop sleeping on Ben Sinnott. I mean, slowly but surely, as we saw him in these mocks and these top 50 NFL mock drafts, sneaking into your second rounds. I mean, Ben Sinnott, I think he could have quite a year, it looks like. And then it's, well, receiver, true second receiver. Maybe it's Luke McCaffrey, pick 100th this year. Maybe it's Diami Brown. I mean, I feel like I'm forgetting somebody. But I don't think I am. Post Jahan Dotson, I don't think I'm forgetting anybody. I mean, you had Dan Quinn say repeatedly these last seemingly couple weeks, I don't like wide receiver 2. I mean, we ask, oh, let's go. Teddy Folk already committed. That's incredible. I don't like throwing those monikers, those names out there. Like, at the end of the day, we put these guys in position and we ask them to do specific things, what they do well, and help the team in that way, like really coach speak stuff, but telling a lot by not specifically mentioning Jahan Dotson, as he had specifically mentioned, obviously Terry McLaurin, which is fair enough, but all right. Of course, the man out of Atlanta, George, the 5-star corner. You've got Georgia making their usual push. What else is new? We actually get quite a few hours, given the quick commitment we've gotten there. All right. Tim, I'll up the ante a bit there. Frederick Cush, same thing. Doug Traore, same deal. Aquino, we have to, you got to brace for the Miami push. So, proximity to home and campus lifestyle. How do they know the campus lifestyle? I don't understand that. How is that judged? Looks like we're going to get Moses Moffitt, a 4-star gem, pretty soon as well. That's going to be incredible. All right. Emmett. Now we got to start making a push with Emmett. Emmett looks unbelievable. And we got to brace for potential McGee leaving anyway. I think Diami Brown should be rostered. I think he should be rostered now. I think I can absolutely support rostering him just for the next couple weeks. And it's always a marginal game, right? Who are you going to drop on your roster? Who's like the last man? Like, as you're basically similar to NFL, as you're making cuts, your final roster, but it's really not final. Obviously, we know it's all fluid in Dynasty. It's a very slim waiver wire, but if you can pick him up, Diami Brown, that is, if you can pick him up, I don't see why not. In terms of throwing the dart, just let things work. Just see if things play out in a certain way these first few weeks, you know? All right, Philip Campanera out of Greenwood, a local guy. He is a power rusher. He's got the power moves. He's got acceleration, pursuit. You know what? I'll take 5 off Doug Trail. Okay. We've got Maryland. And what I am going to do, I am going to stick true to my word. I'm going to give Hargraves now. It's a bit of a rotating RB1 door. And then for week 4, I'll either keep it the same or make changes if needed. Defense gets the stop. What else is new? All right, so I'm going to go in coaching. I think swapping 1 and 3 straight up should also allow some more natural look at RB2 in Boudreaux specifically. Although Treggs will be in here, right, to start. Or no, it is Hargreaves. Okay. It is before I select the play, technically. Look at the large yards allowed. Yards allowed per game. They have us by 1 on defense. And then here's Treggs. Of course, he gets the hole. He hits it. Loving how we're getting these early night games. I mean, it's about damn time. Really good pass protection there. I'm just going to go get me some yards on the ground. Cam Booty. Booty. Oh, yeah, let him make plays, and that was a clean juke move. Way to stay strong there. All right. Wearing 12 as a running back is kind of diabolical. What do you guys think of that? There we go, baby. All right. I didn't want to force an interception there. I panicked last second. Hey, if anybody, speaking of Dynasty, speaking of what are we at a core here? Dynasty Psych. Anybody interested in a listener or community league here? Dynasty League. If you are, drop your sleeper username in the chat. Trying to gauge interest here. All right, Ursula, man. That's a big man on the move. That is a big man on the move. Like, I just cannot believe you rotate through and it's literally star after star after star in the receiver room. All right, he's blitzing. I think McGee's going to be open here. I just got a feeling, man. I don't think that free safety is going to... Nope. I guess technically yes, but oh, man. They were stride for stride. Kudos to them, man. All right, let's run our screen. And it's Treggs. All right. Okay, Treggs. I see you. That's a flag. Drive keeps going. We'll take it, man. McGee almost had... I haven't even seen that animation. I'm pressing after the yak, and he, like, knows the sideline, does, like, such a quick move. Like, that was impressive, man. You just know, you know when you got a player that talented and he just has that feel. That's crazy. I've never seen that good of a initial animation like that. Speaking of which, let's reward him for that play he just made with a touchdown. Into the end zone, baby. Come on. Oh, my God. He's doing it to him. And in the first quarter, the disrespect. The disrespect. Let's get out of here with... All right, Hargreaves, this is your chance, man. When it's tough yardage like this, what can you do? All right. All right, Eric. Let me guess. It's gonna be Tregs though here. Nope. Okay, it's Eric Hargraves. Show us what you can do. Oh, I thought Tregs was absolutely in a position to get that juke move off. Okay. That's what we want. Every yard, just lean forward, go get it. All right, just get it. Find a way to get the yard. All right. I want to try double post again. I'm not really a deep post type of guy, but you know what I'm going to do too? I want to, yeah, let's half slide. Oh, yeah, look at this protection. Oh. Wanted to give him a chance to make a play there. Not quite. That was almost a revelation, though. That was... Let's see the jump he gets here. 2-minute warning. All right, not green, but not perfect, but we make do. We let our players make plays. They find a way to do it at least. What a throw! What a connection there. A little bit out, get some depth. No one there with you. That's more like it, but a good play by the defender. Not as much separation on that play. Let's try to run it again. Let's try the shot wheel again. Never quite, because McGee, it wasn't quite a severe momentum, but yeah, crowd is so red, as they should be, right? As they should be. Lead them up upfield a little bit. There you go, Tregs. Tregs really saying it's my room, or it's my backfield to give up, mine to lose, and he's proven it. Yeah, well, that is a good point. Night games, maybe it's something to do with that they're bringing out. It's not just really, because it's almost like a blackout. A lot of times I've seen. I haven't really seen a whiteout before. All right, I want to throw. We'll take first and goal, though. Take first and goal. Yep, that's what I'm looking for. Goal line unders. I want to run that game. I want to run it again. I can't even talk. I want to run that again because I didn't like. It was so congested. There we go, Ursua. That's what I want. A little bit more space to execute. Look at that. 15-1 in first downs. Just incredible. Pretty good coverage there against our play call. Ah, he's got me. Again, roughing. You can't do it. Can't do it, man. Just can't do it. Try a double post action here. I'm trying to do the pass protection. It's not really showing me where it's going.
So it looks like the penalty will be accepted by the head coach, and the offense will pick up some yardage there. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down.
Half slide, half slide.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create.
All right, didn't quite work out how I wanted to, but it's all good. Let's get Hargraves involved again. Come on. Oh, yeah. Nasty move indeed. Just not great blocking outside. All right. All right. They're playing this off coverage. Screw it. Let's still test them deep. Nope. Or it's going to be OPI, is it? Nope. Defensive pass interference. And McGee is just on another level. He literally has this 99. I mean, he does have 99 all like over on his stat card. I mean, he's got catching traffic, and even for a guy that's undersized a little bit, I mean, it doesn't matter.
From the gun, he looks for an open man, trying to extend the play.
You just can't keep up with him. Just can't keep up with him.
But that is a huge play. Quarterback doing it with his legs. The Gamecocks are in the red zone. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for
I had him, but that was just that led him way out of where we needed it.
second down. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Play action fake. Looking to throw. He lets it go on the move.
Oh, get upfield a little bit.
Receiver steps out just short of the goal line. The Gamecocks will line up now. It's first and goal. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now.
Not going to try to force anything. Keep it simple, stupid. Just run out with the quarterback into the end zone.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He's moving out of the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble.
Could have thrown it away there. Is it going to count as a sack? Is it? I don't think it is.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the quarterback dropping back. It's incomplete.
Tried to get the ball away there, but it's a really good possession by this defense right here. Ball and just a beast. He's a beast, man.
Finally brought down at the 46-yard line. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket.
Nah, not going to force that. Double coverage. No need to do that.
Defense closed in and forces him out of bounds.
All right, let's get to the fourth. Put the fours up. Put the fours up.
Showing. And it's South Carolina in the lead here. Hasn't been much of a contest so far, and the stats will reflect that. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Fakes the handoff. Looking to throw.
Oh, wait it. No, let me get out of here. I can't.
Once again, no escape. Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45.
This is a big gamble. I don't think it's going to work. I shouldn't say a big gamble, but it works.
Inside the 40. Breaks clear. End zone
Oh, I wanted a touchdown so badly there. Gabe Cheek, what a player. He ain't cheeks at the game, I'll tell you that much. Boom. Get the blockers in, but then boom. We're throwing it to you. Probably could have just tried to make him miss there. If I make him miss, then I can get a big play, but... Yeah, it's been... They've played good in spurts. All right. Come on, Hargraves. I need a big play. Someone give me a big play. Oh, way to break that tackle. I think it actually ended up developing pretty well in terms of the blocks out there. Interesting. Interesting. That play, it doesn't always work against everybody. That's becoming clear. Oh, I didn't. I thought he called the fair catch. Know what happens when you assume. Good lesson there. All right, Hargraves. I'm sensing a touchdown here. I'm sensing a tutty. All right, not quite, but 7 yards. We'll take it. He just broke through, and I just did not have an answer. Or I did. I just didn't have the right answer. What a run, though, there. What a run. So he's under 4 per. But no one has really had a dominant performance average-wise. I mean, it's a really congested front that we're running against a lot of times here. Boudreaux, here we go. Boudreaux's got it. Let Boudreaux cook. Oh, he could, and then I cut back wrongly at the last second. Pretty tight window. I wanted to get that under my belt in case we need to in the future. Who knows what a playoff game or SEC title game comes down to. All right, 3-0, baby. Great start. Great start. Strong statement. That's what we're in the business of doing early season, man. We want to be a wire-to-wire #1. How do you do that? You don't lose. That's how you at least ensure it. I know there's been weird times where they have kicked me out of the 1 spot or 2 after an incredible win. Seemingly, I don't know what they go into their rankings, or maybe, or because of a bye, and then someone leapfrogs, which is not really, doesn't make sense at the end of the day. Whatever. Splitting hairs. Let's go end on a high note. Moses, there we go. Clean game by Span. 75 more hours again. I think we very well might have secured George here. Gonna just slightly change it up a little bit. Go with the hard sell, maybe a little bit more efficient here. A+ across the board. That's what I want to see. Okay, Antwine. Academic prestige is an issue, really? Gonna try to switch it up. I see Michigan's making quite a push, but not even Georgia. That's weird. Yep, alright. Okay. Yeah, or Auburn. I'm not even... What am I saying? I saw the blue there for a second. It's Auburn. Dalton Wade, hopefully secure. That'll be a big commit. Corbin. Gotta fend off Florida. Boom. All right. Perfect. That's our recruiting for this week. Go to next week. Imagine we're off the #1 throne just because we're on a bye. I wouldn't rule it out. George, let's go. The 5-star gem rock. There, we got it. It's a number 3 overall recruit. Dylan Schlegel, let's go. Dalton Wade, let's go. Corbin, let's go. I mean, Steve Aquino, let's go. Oh my gosh. We've just swept through. And then, of course, Auburn last second poaches him away. That hurts. That hurts. He was an incredible prospect. Incredible prospect. But we still get 2 incredible corners of our own, man. It's 1 versus unranked. Kentucky was 4th preseason poll. Jesus. I can't help. I want to see good SEC play. Just don't get it. So yeah, we have quite the amount of recruits. Commits, to be clear. I always say that. I always mix it up. Commits, to be very, very straightforward about it. So we have more hours. I mean, look at this. We got to be dominating nationally. We already have 9. Yeah, it's not even close. We got 5 stars already. Tongue twist right here. About to get another. Manny Clark. Alex Hicks, of course. Okay, he's out of Norcross, Georgia. Yeah, we gotta... I'm preemptive trying to hard sell here. You know, I might as well do. Let's get you on a visit versus Georgia. Brand exposure. Of course, when Georgia, I think, has actually fallen off a little bit in this dynasty. Not a lot. Not a lot, but lower tier opponent with Alabama. Can you imagine? That's crazy. I don't know why. That's annoying. No, not send the house. I see Tennessee is nipping at the heels right here. Awesome. Steve Capinos putting in work here. What am I doing? What am I doing? These are 5-star players, and I'm just... Clemson ain't swooping in here like that. Nope. All right, we'll try to push a little bit. Cheeseburger in paradise. Paradise. All right, let's go any state. Abdul Stewart. Yeah, he's gonna commit. All right, we're hunting for gems here. Casey Bigsby. That sounds like a baller. Not the prototype I'm looking for. John Robinson all for a scholarship. DeMarco Crook. There's a gem. There we go. Dwayne Whipple, okay. Max Pride, okay. Looks like it was good stats, though. We'll offer Kelvin Boyette scholarship. Jeremy Jennings, okay. All right, let's go in. Win a football game again. Offense only. I feel like I'm sleepwalking through this, which isn't good. Gotta be crisp. Gotta be crisp and clean here.
Welcome, everyone, and glad to have you with us from Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. Hockey and all of his friends ready to go and amped up for what we have in store.
All right.
Today, a couple of SEC teams get ready to square off in what ought to be an old-fashioned slobber knocker. As we'll see, the Kentucky Wildcats taking on the winners of 3 straight, the South Carolina Gamecocks.
USC, 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 USC. Look at those clear skies. Beautiful. So yeah, executive decision is to not change really anything in the running back room. Treggs, I mean, he's producing relatively the most. Dot. Dot. Let's see. I want to get if this is a good tell. I feel like of the defense, the coverage early. I want to go an angle route here, and I want to look who is okay. Fumble. All right, this is an early wake-up call. What a dot! Oh, don't. Yeah, he's got that. That's an NFL catch. Toe drag, swag. Price is saying, bro, don't forget about me. I was one of the best players last year. He was a weapon, absolutely a weapon in his own right. All right, we got to get blocking here. We got to get some good blocking. This is a touchdown. Fortunately, not quite enough there, nearly. Tua, you. Tua, you. I was a screenplay. I just saw, I got entranced by a potential McGee deep touchdown there. But it's roughing. Wow, no good. Where's the oomph on these kicks? I don't understand what's... I feel like kicking has kind of gotten harder, but we'll take an opportunity. You can't do that. You can't do that. Thank you. Easy work. Easy work by the defense. Oh, that's a red on that? A red on that? Really? Getting a lot of pressure, man. O-line has been a little bit of a sneaky weakness. Maybe not even sneaky, because there's been a lot of pressure. But, I mean, I've gotten a little bit more... Oh, my God. Don't run play action. What are we doing? Defense, what else is new? Let's get a run game going. Man, they're good. I guess it's a me problem right now because I'm just not used to... All right, just want to get some quick yards there. Easy money. Ursula reminding us the surefire target he is. All right, McGee, break off a big one here. There we go. There we go. Attaboy. .5 yards per play. Good Lord. Talk about dominant defense. You kidding me? All right, double post. I'm trying to slide. I mean, they protect. That's just one where it's classic me, year one. I had every possibility just to stay in there, hang tight. I don't know why I rolled out there. Yeah, that's just bad tendencies. Now, look, now it's perfect. Get back the yardage and then some. Let's try a screenplay. Let's get a screenplay. Let's get a first down here. Let's get a touchdown, please. All right. I know I don't love play action, but I like where we are field position wise. And well, I don't like when my guy just gets stuck in the offensive line. All right. Can't even get. As soon as I'm out of the play action, I'm pressing the button. It's just not quick enough. They're unbelievable pressure-wise. There we go. That was good from 58. All right, let's get Tregs on a screen.
Comes out throwing on first down. Going to try to pop one on the screen.
Inches. We didn't even get to... Wow. They still haven't completed a pass. That's true. Could have been a great time to take a shot, but we don't want it. It's a pick. Oh, and it's a glitch like that, though? Oh, what a chop. That was a ruthless tackle. Yep, 10-7, what I thought. That was just a brutal pick. Guys, I'm throwing the ball. I can't get the ball off. It's like one Mississippi, not even two, and then boom. Jesus, Mary and Joseph, what are we doing? Offensive line, what is going on, man? Why am I running it? Oh, give me that. All right, it's a good tackle there, but it's a tie ball game. It's a tie ball game, and we have looked atrocious. Atrocious. Can't even talk. Atrocious. Got to simplify these reads. Get it to the playmakers. We have a whole field of them. There we go. Easy release. Easy release with Kobina Span, man. I tried to juke, or no, I tried to hurdle with the smallest guy on the team. All right, Boudreaux, this is all you, bro. All you, Boudreaux, man. That's the type of tight stick work I'm looking for. Pause. All right. They get a field goal back. So be it. His momentum always takes him away from that. I don't like that. There we go, Price. There we go. Yeah, I got to throw it away there. I'm proud of that throwaway. It was just not there. I knew it every time, and I still throw the ball. I still choose to throw it there. I don't know what I'm doing. Defense gets a stop, though. Who would have guessed? They are carrying my bum. You know what? I'm just terrible right now. Dang it. Illegal right down. I thought I'm right there, man. I thought I'm right at the line. I think the momentum just barely takes you. All right. James Treggs is injured. Great. Well, that kind of solves the running back issue. That's horrible. Boudreaux, look, he made the last play of note, of any note, on the touchdown. Oh, he's unbelievable. What a play, Boudreaux, man. He's saying, I'm substituting him. All right, you want to blitz off that edge? Go ahead, be my guest. By whatever means necessary, get the first down. Treggs is already back in, of course. What a pitch! I thought that was, for a second, I almost had a heart attack. I thought it was going to be a fumble return for a touchdown. Get outside. Cut up. He just doesn't have that similar speed as the other guys. Here we go, Boudreaux. Oh, what a cut. Quick cuts. Once again, no chains. This is rigged. Let's call Quabina Span's number here. Buddy's unreal. What are you staring at, bro? What are you staring at? He's in the end zone for a touchdown. There you go, Treggs. That's what I'm talking about. That's a good run right there. One way, then completely change your direction, knife through some bodies, but then fade some others. There we go. So it looks like we're going to be 4-0. Exactly the start we wanted. Some highs early. We haven't really played our best these last couple games, I feel like. That's pretty safe to say. We're developing, though. We're getting better. We're getting better. Slowly but surely. I want to thank you guys for your support. Year 7 is crazy. I've felt all the support along the way. Could not have won. You guys are the assistants, after all. You've lifted me up countless times here. We wrap up Kentucky. Our 4th win of year 7. Okay, kick a field goal. What was that? What did I just do? No idea what that was. No idea what I just did. No idea what I just did. No idea what that was. I just kind of had a brain fart there. Let's kneel it out. Look, we only allowed 13. It was just a slow game. Finally. So we'll advance the week, see if we get another commit or two. Didn't say recruit there. Actually said commit for once. That's good. Let's get out of this game. On to the next one. Another player of the game for Span. I really want to clean up some of the turnovers. Did a really good job the first game. I just want to emulate that. I gotta be more effective. Turn to the hub. Okay. Annie Clark, welcome. Joel Laybourne, welcome. Steven Capinos, welcome. Okay, we got cut out with Jay because NC State, the hometown kid out of Columbia. Wow, that's pretty crazy. Then Alex Beaver, okay. Arkansas is ranked 4th. Okay, here we go. Something a little surprise. Arkansas is ranked better than we thought. So, rounding out the episode, this is where we stand. Heading into just episode 2 of the season, we have secured a dozen commits. Verbally, albeit, but still. Talk about a strong start. We're not going to get the amount of 5 stars on the surface, but we've already... I'm not going to get to 16 like last year. Laybourne finna be a GOAT? Well, I hope so. I hope so, man. We've got our own goats within year within a year, if you know what I'm saying. I mean, unbelievable talent this year that we have to do well, do right by them, and win a championship. But before we do that, we've got to just take it. Win the championships within a championship, within a week. See, Washington's not even ranked anymore. Kentucky, Maryland's doing all these teams. I guess, look, once you beat them, that happens. But Georgia, 3-2. They're the 12th ranked team. Arkansas, though, 4-0. We're going to Fayetteville. That'll be an awesome game. We're hosting Georgia and Bama. And then we're going away. There we go, to the 2nd ranked Tennessee Volunteers. That'll be next episode on Monday. I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. I will see you on Monday, but maybe you'll see me before then. Some Dynasty content where the NFL season's pretty much here. So, with that being said, guys, hope all your players, all your favorite teams get through this last week of preseason healthy, ready to go. Cannot believe we're already pretty much here. Football season, it's going to be, it's the time of year, right? It's the time of year. Have a great one, guys. I will see you soon. Peace.